It is an epic journey, a one of a kind, as we take on an adventurous road trip through possibly one of the most treacherous roads in Nepal, the highway to Lukla, the gateway to the Everest region, and carry on a beautiful hike alongside the mighty Dudhkosi River, crossing the iconic Hilary Bridge to reach the bustling town of Namche Bazaar, where we get to witness all 6 seasons. Yes, 6 seasons, from cloudy, snowy mountains to sunny, beautiful landscape, all in a single day, revealing the magical atmosphere, a surreal beauty with the tallest mountain ranges of the world in all directions. Join us on this adventurous and beautiful journey as we make our way towards the majestic town of Namche Bazaar. And it all starts with a coffee at one of our favorite cafes in town. So we are having a cup of coffee here at a place called Coffee Cat. It's at this location in Pulchok. And we are heading out towards Namche to begin our adventure. And it all starts with a coffee. If you are looking out for a place to hang around and have a nice cup of coffee, be sure to check out Coffee Cat. It's a very cool ambience, beautiful place here, run by our little brother. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. Adventure to Namche starts. Cheers. It's a beautiful place actually. Very peaceful location. Well, after having a refreshing morning coffee, we headed on an epic journey towards Phaplu. On the left, we can see the Sunkosi River. So driving alongside the Sunkosi River, we are heading towards our destination, Phaplu, which lies some 320 kilometers away from Kathmandu. It's a beautiful sunny day with some patches of cloud as we head along the windy roads of the BP highway, which quickly turns into a gravel section here and there. The road section in some areas has been damaged due to the recent flooding. But nevertheless, it sure is a beautiful journey. Driving alongside the picturesque landscape, climbing up the mountains and down the mountains through the Sunkosi Bridge, crossing the Sunkosi River down below, we head towards a town called Okhaldunga. Currently, we are at an elevation of around 600 meters, and we will steadily climb up and gain some elevation. The destination for today is Phaplu, which lies at an elevation of 2400 meters. As we continue our journey, climbing up the twisty mountain roads and gaining some elevation, we can see the weather has changed. It's now started to rain, creating a refreshing and a very cool atmosphere. The road climbs up towards a location known as Thade. And as we climb up, we notice the rhododendron blossom alongside the roads. And we decided to stop over for a much needed hot tea in this cool mountain atmosphere. Good afternoon. The current time is 4:20. And we have traveled some 250 kilometers all the way from Kathmandu. And we have now reached at this beautiful location at an elevation of 3000 meters known as Thade. And we are going to have some hot tea here. It's quite cold in here. You can see a lot of rhododendron blossom as well. It's a beautiful day.
Hello.
Good afternoon, girls.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Oh, कस्तो जाडो. Yeah. Cheers. Oi, cheers. After having a hot cup of tea in this cool, chilly mountain weather, we headed on towards our destination. The road now especially gets even better, with a beautiful blacktop road twisting and turning alongside the mountain roads. We arrive at a location known as Jorbauda. Basically, two Buddhist pagodas or stupas alongside the road. And a short drive from here, we will reach our destination in Phaplu. After driving for almost 8 hours, covering a distance of more than 300 kilometers, all the way from Kathmandu, we have now reached the beautiful town of Phaplu, situated at an elevation of around 2,400 meters. We booked a hotel in advance, known as the Everest Hotel here in Phaplu. We will be parking our vehicle here and staying in this hotel overnight. Thank you. Oh wow. Good morning, day 2 of our hike to Namche. And today is a beautiful morning, it's clear blue sky, as you can see. And the current time is 16 in the morning. So we will have our breakfast and then take on a local vehicle up the mountain, through the mountain, towards a location known as Surke. So we'll be leaving our vehicle here and taking a local vehicle. And then from there, it's another 5 hours hike to our destination for today, and that is going to be Phakding. Okay, so this is the morning view here in Phaplu. Currently we are at an elevation of around 2,400 meters. Good morning.
Good morning.
High five. This is the streets of the little town of Phaplu. Very peaceful, very quiet, and very clean. A refreshing and a cool morning here at Phaplu, and a little stroll alongside the mountain town. It sure is beautiful. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, yata.
Double is single.
Single गर्नु धेरै. फापरको रोटी. Local food, good food. Okay, now we just had a wonderful breakfast and now we are taking on this vehicle, a proper 4-wheel drive off-roader up the mountain road towards Namche. But today our destination is Phakding. And special thanks to our Didi.
Hi.
Didi. Right? So Everest Hotel and Restaurant in Phakding, in Phaplu, right? Make sure. Excited? Ready for adventure? La. Okay. And just like that, we started our epic adventurous ride all the way from Phaplu towards Surke. The village of Surke is about 90 kilometers away from Phaplu. But most of the road is off-road, and it's a difficult off-road, that is, with a very treacherous path, and most of the time we'll be taking the vehicle slowly up and down the mountain. So it's going to take some time, almost 8 hours of drive just to cover 90 kilometers. But it's a hell of a ride. It's an amazing adventurous ride, the gateway to Mount Everest. With the warm morning sunshine and the misty atmosphere and the bumpy terrain, it's an exhilarating and exciting journey. And in the distance we can actually see the mountain ranges, the Himalayan mountain ranges of the Everest region. Alongside the road we can see a lot of rhododendron flower blossom. Rhododendron is the national flower of Nepal. Its here is a magical atmosphere with rolling clouds and the high Himalayas towering above us, alongside beautiful rhododendron flower blossom. Such a wonderful scenery welcoming us towards our destination, to the Khumbu region, the gateway to Everest.
Okay, so we have been driving on this road for almost 3 hours now, and our destination Surke is another 4 hours. So as you can see, the road condition is not in a very favorable condition. So if you are taking a private vehicle, make sure to just park it in Phaplu and take a local vehicle like this, like a proper off-roader with an experienced driver, and then move onward towards Surke. So anyways, we'll have our lunch break at the mid of this journey. It's quite an exhilarating and adventurous journey here. So yeah. Come on, Sinta. Okay. So as you can see, the road condition is like this. If another vehicle does come, then you need to back up.
As we head down the bumpy and treacherous mountain road, we can see in the distance the raging torrent of Dudhkosi river. There used to be a bridge and a road connecting this section of the road, but due to the flooding, it's completely damaged, and there is a makeshift bridge that has been constructed. So this section of the road can be quite exhilarating and also quite treacherous at the same time. So if you are driving alongside this road, especially in the monsoon season or the rainy season, we need to be extra careful. And after crossing the river, we made a stopover for a much needed lunch break.
Good afternoon. So the current time is 11:15, and I think we are on the midway on our journey towards Surke, on the vehicle that is. So we'll be having our lunch at this hotel here, and as you can see, the road section. From here it gets especially technical now because it's totally, like exhilarating and very treacherous high mountain roads ahead. In the far distance, you can see on the cloud, behind that cloud, that is Thamdara. So basically, on our previous journey, if you watch our video of Everest Base Camp trek, we took a motorcycle all the way from Kathmandu, and to reach Thamdara over there, it took us 12 hours. Started 5 a.m. in the morning and landed in Thamdara at 5 p.m. So anyways, we have a picturesque, beautiful mountain vista of the rural Nepali landscape. So now it's time to have some much needed food. Okay, let's get going. Okay, राख्नुहोस् न। Okay. Proper is है? Yes. This is a proper Nepali food. Okay.
That was a delicious lunch, and with our tummy full, we head up the mountain towards our destination. And it's going to be an exhilarating ride. Again, riding up and down the bumpy terrains of the mountain road, winding through the countryside landscape. And as you can see, the road is not for the faint-hearted. It's a steep descent all the way towards the river down below, and oftentimes it can be quite dangerous and exhilarating at the same time. So we are currently driving alongside this road towards Lukla. In the future, this road will reach a village known as Chaurikharka, and this will be the highway to Lukla. So instead of taking a direct flight towards Lukla, you can take on an off-road adventure ride towards Lukla. But you can see the roads are very difficult. It's difficult mountain terrain. In the distance, we can see the village of Panya, and we remember vividly back then when we hiked all the way from Thamdara. So all of this section is very new to us because during our last adventure on a motorcycle, we made our way towards Thamdara and hiked all the way from there towards this location. And seeing the new road constructed here, it's a completely different landscape.
Okay, so we have now reached as a location called Panya. We vividly remember like back then hiking all the way from Thamdara to Panya when this road was not constructed. It was a beautiful hike. But now we can see the road. We have, it's carving through the mountains. It's quite a treacherous path along the road. And this highway to Lukla in near future will reach Chaurikharka. So almost to the Lukla airport. I think the location has lost its charm with the development and the road. I think back then when we used to hike all the way here, there was a different kind of charm, but now with the road construction it feels different. But anyhow, there is development, road is needed, and we carry on our journey from here all the way towards Surke. Just 30 minutes remaining, and then we will start our hike. All right.
The mountain road is difficult, currently under construction, and we notice a lot of construction happening with excavators and heavy machinery doing their duty, lifting heavy boulders and constructing the road, paving the road to Lukla. covering a total of around 90 kilometers. We've been driving for more than 7 hours now. We are now in this location known as Surke. This all used to be a hiking trail, but now you can reach the village of Surke on a vehicle, a four-wheel drive vehicle that is. And we'll be parking the vehicle here and carry on our foot, begin our hiking towards the village of Phakding, the destination for today. It all starts from Surke.
So welcome to Surke. High five. High five.
Bye.
High five. La, thank you very much for the safe ride. Right. High five. Huncha.
Finally, it's time to stretch our legs. With all the difficult, bumpy mountain journey on a vehicle, it's a much needed excuse to get started to walk and begin our hike.
Let's go down, you.
Welcome to Khumbu.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Study. Namaste.
Hiking up the mountain, we notice a lot of animals carrying goods. You may be thinking like these are yaks, but no, these are not yaks. These are a cross between a yak and a cow. And these animals do all the heavy lifting. The first of the many suspension bridges we'll be crossing during our journey towards Namche. And oftentimes we will notice a caravan of animal. We can see the mules crossing the suspension bridge, and we need to stop by to let the animal pass by, because it's not recommended for us to cross the bridge alongside with the animals, because it might create a difficult situation. So always let the animals pass by, take your time, relax, enjoy the beauty of the nature, and carry on the beautiful journey that awaits us.
Hello बहिनी, तिम्रो नाम के हो? बसन्ती. ओहो, कस्तो राम्रो नाम. हामी गोके जाँदाखेरि चिया खाएको टी शप. Yeah, this is the location where we had tea. सन्चै हुनुहुन्छ दिदी? नमस्ते.
It makes us very happy, and it's our pleasure to meet the local people whom we have met before during our earlier journey towards the region. We can also see some farmers growing potatoes on the field. The region of Solukhumbu is very popular for the local delicacy, potato. Alongside the way, we can see a lot of money stone, a lot of prayer wheels, and a lot of alleyways where we make our way, take on the blessing for the journey that lies ahead. Buddhism is a major religion here in Solukhumbu region, and we can see a lot of stupas prayer flags and many stones alongside the road. And it is always recommended that you circumambulate these monasteries, the stupas, in clockwise direction. Always spin the prayer wheels in the clockwise direction. And spinning these prayer wheels, making the kora or circumambulation, will bring much blessing and good karma. As we make our journey up the mountain, we notice a lot of gumbas, a gumba on the cliffside. From this location, Mount Khumbila can be seen towering above us. This is a sacred mountain for the Sherpa people of Nepal. The mountain welcomes us towards the pristine and sacred land of Khumbu. After hiking for approximately 5 hours and taking on a difficult mountain road for 7 hours on an exhilarating drive, we have now reached our destination for today, the village of Phakding, which lies at an elevation of 2,600 meters. Here, we stayed at the Khumbu Travelers Lodge, which provided us with a warm, cozy, and a clean room.
It's a beautiful morning today. We are at Phakding, and today's destination is Namche Bazaar. So we're staying at this Khumbu Traveler Guest House, which provided us a very cozy room, very good food, and very proper Nepali hospitality. So now it's time to head up towards the beautiful town of Namche Bazaar. So let's get going. Thank you very much. Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm feeling also.
Okay, thank you.
Very nice place, eh?
Yes.
Khumbu Travelers Lodge, highly recommended.
Yes.
Our journey to Namche begins today. It's going to be a long hike climbing up the mountain towards the Namche, and we are more than excited to begin this beautiful journey. From this location, we can see one of the major rivers of Nepal, the Dudh Kosi River. Dudh in Nepali means milk. Hence, the river is white in color. That's why it's called Dudh Kosi. And it's one of the major tributaries of the Kosi River. And we'll be crossing many suspension bridges over this river as we hike alongside this river towards Namche Bazaar. This is the month of May, and as you can see, there is a lot of traffic, a lot of tourists. This is a peak tourist season, so if you are heading out towards Everest during this peak season, make sure to book the hotels in advance and get a proper itinerary and guidance. But anyhow, meaning that it's a peak season, it's because it's a beautiful weather as well. We have clear sunshine, beautiful visibility with towering mountains above us and picturesque villages in the far distance. It's really a beautiful trail. I would say the hiking trails of the Everest region is possibly one of the most beautiful and well-paved hiking trails in Nepal, and it's a comfortable hike. As we hike alongside the beautiful terrain, we are greeted with beautiful flowers blossoming during the spring season. So it's particularly a very beautiful and a favorable season.
Hello Didi, how are you? सन्चै हुनुहुन्छ? ओके ल आरामै ल लस्सी पनि पाइन्छ यस
It's really an amazing and a delightful moment to know that the owner of this hotel actually is a regular viewer of our channel, and she identified us and offered us some drinks.
दिदी थ्याङ्क यू फर टी है अब ओहो गजब रहेछ नि तपाईँको Wow, a room with a view. Whoa, it's beautiful. So if you're ever visiting this region, do make sure to visit this beautiful lodge. ल दिदी थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच है टीको लागि ल नेपाल सिसी हेर्दै गर्नु होला है त ओके बाई बाई
So if you are heading up the trails towards Namche, be sure to check Hotel Waterfall. It's a beautiful location. And we continued our journey up the mountain towards Namche, taking it slow at a relaxing and a comfortable pace. There is no need to hurry, because always take your time to look around. Beautiful rhododendron blossoms in this beautiful season, offering a mesmerizing view.
Yeah.
कस्तो लकी ए हजुर कस्तो लकी ल शुभ यात्रा त भन्लाई
Well, thank you very much. Mount Kailash Lodge.
During this hike towards Namche, we noticed a lot of people actually noticed us. They knew us from our videos, previous videos of Everest and Gokyus, as we documented our journey traveling alongside this route. And it's our greatest pleasure to be welcomed by the friendly folks of the Khumbu region. We have now reached at this location known as Monjo. So this is like a stopover for a lunch break. But we are going to carry on from here and have our lunch at a location known as Jorsalla. Welcome to Sagarmatha National Park. From this point onward, we are entering one of the most prestigious national park and conservation sites in Nepal, the Sagarmatha National Park. And after crossing yet another beautiful suspension bridge, we arrive at a location known as Jorsalla, at this hotel called Everest Guest House, where we'll be having our much needed lunch break.
दाल भात पावर 24 आवर भन्ने थाहा छ
दाल है
ल
दाल लिनुहोस्
ल है नेपाली सेट ल इन्जोय सलोमी
After having a delicious lunch, we head up towards Namche, and as you can see, it started to rain, but it quickly faded away as well. As we hiked alongside the raging torrent of Dudhkosi River, we noticed some section of the hiking trail got a little difficult because of the recent flooding. Some of the hiking trails have been wiped out. A makeshift hiking trail has been constructed, which looks particularly difficult. But nevertheless, it's a beautiful journey, and we carried on our way up towards Namche. And in the distance, we can see the famous and iconic Hillary Bridge. The Hillary Bridge is named in honor of Sir Edmund Hillary, the renowned mountaineer who, alongside with Tenzin Norgay, became the first climbers to reach the summit of Mount Everest in 1953. You may be wondering, why are there two bridges? Well, the bottom one is the old bridge, but now you will notice a new bridge. That's the one we'll be crossing to march ahead towards our destination, to the beautiful town of Namche Bazaar. It is a thrilling experience crossing the bridge above the mighty Dudhkosi River down below, feeling the wind gust from the high mountains. The suspension bridge is one of the tallest bridges in Nepal.
कस्तो लागिरहेछ प्रिय जति माथि चढ्यो त्यति रमाइलो हैन Look at the forest.
After hiking up the mountainside for about 2 hours from the Hillary Bridge, we have now arrived at our destination for today, the bustling town of Namche Bazaar. Welcome to Namche Bazaar.
Welcome to Namche Bazaar.
Today we hiked for about 6 hours all the way from Phakding, which lies at 2,400 meters. So we gained an elevation of almost 1,000 meters to reach this picturesque town of Namche Bazaar, which is situated at an elevation of 3,440 meters. In the distance, we can see the iconic stupa. The stupa has been a landmark, a cultural heritage of the Namche Bazaar since the very beginning. And every time we visit Namche Bazaar, we circumambulate this stupa for the blessing and the spirit that lies ahead.
High five!
Third
You guys
time.
did it!
A trick.
Hat-trick!
Namche Bazaar is a unique town. It's a bustling and a vibrant town with alleyways, marketplace, pubs, restaurants. It feels like a whole different area, you know. It's like a Tamil, but at high elevation.
Good afternoon. Actually, it's good evening. The current time is 4:20 and we have finally reached Namche Bazaar. As you can see in the background, it's the beautiful bustling town of Namche Bazaar. We are currently at an elevation of 3,600 meters. We are a little higher than the main town, Namche Bazaar, and we'll be staying at this lodge, Panorama Lodge.
The Panorama Lodge lies some 100 meters above the town of Namche Bazaar. And this lodge is actually one of the first lodges to be established in Namche Bazaar. The hotel provided us with a warm and a cozy, clean room. It's just like a home away from home.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So beautiful. Thank you, Dai. Mingma Dai.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This evening, we all gathered at the dining lounge to sit back and relax, enjoying the beautiful journey that we made today. And it is our greatest pleasure playing a card game alongside with the founder of Hotel Panorama, mother of Mingma Sherpa Dai. And we are served with delicious, yummy food by the hotel owner himself. We are having some delicious momo, tukpa, Sherpa stew.
Sherpa stew, tukpa and momo. So here we have a Happy New Year 2082 cake, presented to us by our good brother Mingma. Happy New Year so much. Thank you so much, Dai. Wow.
Yes, it's the night of New Year. It's a New Year Eve here in Namche Bazaar, the Nepali New Year that is. And this evening, we are taking a short stroll around the town. And here in Namche, we can see the world's highest pub, the legendary Irish pub. And we made our way towards the pub, and it's a whole new other world inside.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning here at Namche Bazaar. And today is a New Year Day, the Nepali New Year Day. So wishing you all a Happy New Year 2082 from this beautiful picturesque town of Namche Bazaar. So down below we can see the beautiful town of Namche Bazaar, and towering above us is the mighty peak of Kongderi. As you can see, the first ray of the sun is just simmering high above the peak of Kongderi, and we have a beautiful view. Today is a spectacular morning with clear blue sky, some patches of cloud, and today we have much to do. We are going to the Viewpoint to take a look at the panoramic view of the mighty Everest range. And we'll be exploring the town of Namche Bazaar and also visiting some of the museums here. So much to do. Let's get started.
Early in the morning, we begin the very first itinerary for the day, our destination, the Viewpoint of Namche Bazaar, which lies just 15 minutes away from Hotel Panorama.
Hey, hello. Happy New Year.
यति आउनुलाई यति आउनुलाई कि छान्नु पर्यो क्या
Good morning. So the current time is 6:40 in the morning and we are at this viewpoint in Namche Bazaar and overlooking a panoramic view of mountains 360 degree surrounding us. So I'd like to introduce some of these mountains. Here we have the holy mountain for the Sherpa people, Mount Khumbila. You can see it's covered in snow at the moment. Most of the time it's a rocky mountain. So from here we can see the Everest Himalayan range. The Everest is covered in cloud. Hopefully it will clear up. And here we have a peak of Thamserku. You can see the beautiful mountain. The sun is just about to rise behind the mountain. In the far distance we can see a Russian helicopter flying. Mi-17 helicopter. I think it is about to land somewhere. Okay, so here we have the Kongderi, Mount Kongderi. Beautiful, pristine mountain of Mount Kongderi. We are at this beautiful location. Surrounding us, the mountain range. Beautiful.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year once again to everyone. Special coffee. यो त भित्र राखौँ है फोहोर झापाइ त्यो फाल्नु हुँदैन
I thought के बोल्छौ Yeah.
Okay, so we are having a nice cup of tea, hot cup of tea at this beautiful location. What a beautiful way to celebrate the New Year. Next to the Namche Viewpoint, there is a museum. This museum is called Sherpa Museum at an elevation of around 3,650 meters, where we can see old and lost Sherpa artifacts in its original place, resembling the Sherpa way of life in the past. It also has a collection of photographs of Sherpa climbers who have climbed Mount Everest, including the legendary Tenzing Norgay Sherpa and Angrita Sherpa. The museum details the natural history and culture of the region, as well as the history of the indigenous people of the Khumbu region in Nepal, the Sherpa people. After our time at the museum and the beautiful viewpoint, we made our way towards the other side of Namche. There is a Gumba known as the Namche Monastery, which is said to be some 300 years old. As we hiked alongside the ridgeline of Namche Bazaar, we noticed the bowl shape of Namche Bazaar, the bustling town down below, and the iconic monument of Namche Bazaar, the Namche Stupa. Namche Monastery is a significant cultural and religious center for the Sherpa community in the Khumbu region. It serves as a spiritual retreat and a place to experience Sherpa Buddhist practices and traditions. The monastery offers panoramic view of the surrounding mountains and beautiful landscape.
It's a beautiful sunny morning here at Namche Bazaar. We just did a beautiful hike
up the mountainside, circumambulating over Namche Bazaar. As you can see down below, we have the bustling, beautiful town of Namche Bazaar, and towering above us is the peak of Mount Hamserku. Beneath the mountain is the viewpoint of Sagarmatha National Park. You will also find a museum in there. And just below the viewpoint is the hotel where we stayed at, the Panorama Hotel. And we are having a very beautiful time here, relaxing with the beautiful atmosphere that surrounds us. Okay, so it's afternoon, 2 in the afternoon, and we just had our lunch and it started to drizzle. So anyhow, we just wanted to explore the museum, and there is a very nice newly constructed museum here in Namche called Sagarmatha next. So we'll be heading there. It's about 1 hour hike up the mountain towards the Syangboche airport. So yeah, let's get going. Namaste.
Let's go.
High five.
Okay.
As we headed up towards the Sagarmatha next, it started to snow. It's truly amazing for us to witness the changing weather, the changing season. I think we are witnessing all 4 seasons in a single day here in Namche. So, the current time is 3 in the afternoon, and we have a snow shower, a beautiful snow shower, middle of nowhere. And we are currently at an elevation of 3,800 meters. And right next to us, behind us actually, you can see that there is a museum, and we are heading up there. And also, hello, namaste. Okay, plastic यहाँ राख्ने. ल म्युजियम आयो कुकुरले वेलकम गर्यो त हामीलाई.
Namaste, welcome. This is Lily.
Hello.
She lives in Namche, but she likes to come up here and visit. She's very, very friendly.
Very friendly. The Sagarmatha Next Museum is a New Age museum, or in other words, it's a art center where you can find beautiful works of art, all constructed from recycled materials, all waste material crafted into beautiful works of art. So all of these artworks are made from waste material. There's a tin can, there's like a mattress in there. So in other words, like these artworks are reflecting like the waste material that we dump on Everest or any other Himalayan region can be brought back as a form of artwork.
अब लाइक हाम्रो बानी जहाँ खाए त्यही छोड्ने बानी छ त्यस्तो नगरौँ आफैले लिएर आफ्नो फोन आफैसँग.
So always carry your own waste. Don't throw the garbage. So here we can experience climbing Mount Everest in virtual reality. So you wear the VR goggles and then climb the mountains, the highest peak of the world.
हजुरको 6 सेकेन्डमा स्टार्ट हुन्छ
ए, okay.
360 भिडियो पुरै घुमेर हेर्नु ल
ए, हुन्छ।
अलिकति तल आउनुहुन्छ हजुर हजुर
Lagba,
Oh,
Chasa,
त्यहाँ
Okay.
घुम्ने घुम्ने
Yeah, okay.
Dispatching by 360 view.
Yes.
You have very nice
Oh.
Nepali.
Dhanyavad.
नमस्ते
म कोसिस गर्छु
तपाईँलाई स्वागत छ नेपालमा धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद
हामीलाई चाहिँ यो सगरमाथा नेक्स्ट भन्ने जुन म्युजियम छ यो चाहिँ एकदमै अचम्म लाग्यो यो चाहिँ आर्ट र साइन्सको होइन एउटा ब्लेन्ड जस्तो पनि लाग्यो अनि एउटा लाइक वेस्ट मटेरियललाई आर्ट फर्ममा कन्भर्ट भइरहेछ एउटा भर्चुअल रियालिटीबाट हामी सब्मिट गरिरहेछौँ होइन इट्स अ भेरी डिफ्रेन्ट एक्सपिरियन्स अनि वाट इज द यु नो लाइक ब्याकड्रप अफ दिस एन्ड वाट डु यु थिङ्क लाइक फ्युचरमा चाहिँ यसको के छ पोटेन्सियल अनि वाट इज द रिजन बिहाइन्ड दिस म्युजियम
So the reason behind our center, Sagarmatha, next we really don't call it a museum, it's more like a visitor center. The reason behind our center is to inspire people because generally we believe trash is nothing, that's why we throw it. So we want, through our waste to art program, we want to show that waste is actually a resource if you use them properly. How the waste can be used properly and if you use it, it can be a resource and the whole inspired on element.
So in other words, it's a cleanup campaign भनौँ न होइन? Okay.
We can say like it's more like a cleanup and also management campaign and more inspirational campaign. Yeah.
So this is a very good experience for us. Thank you so much.
You're
We
welcome,
wish
sir.
you all
Thank
the best. But thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I'm just pushing
After our time at the Sagarmatha Next Art Gallery, we headed out to explore the viewpoints, the high viewpoints of the Namche Bazaar. And we noticed the weather has changed again, but this time with clear blue sky and rolling clouds with some drizzle of snow. This is truly magical, a heavenly sight to behold, with the rolling clouds slowly spreading away, revealing the beautiful, towering high mountains, snow-capped mountains, and in the distance, the trail we have hiked all the way towards Namche Bazaar. Beneath us, we can see the viewpoint that we hiked this morning. The misty and the rolling clouds created a surreal atmosphere. It felt truly different, magical, heavenly, and beautiful. Witnessing all 4 seasons. Actually, to be precise, there are 6 seasons in Nepal, all in a single day. With a joyous and a happy momentum, we carried on even higher towards a viewpoint above the Namche Bazaar. Currently, we are at an elevation of around 3,860 meters, and this location is famous for the Syangboche viewpoint. From this very location, the mountains looks even taller and even bigger. Mighty mountains, high Himalayas, that surrounds us 360 degree, and we have a splendid panoramic view of the high Himalayas overlooking some of the highest mountains in the world, the Everest Himalayan range. And this evening, we are going to sit back and relax and enjoy the captivating vista that awaits us, waiting to see if the clouds fade away, revealing the tallest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. And with that being said, thank you for watching our video till the very end. Hope this travel video inspire you to travel and make Namche Bazaar your next travel destination. Namaste and see you in the next one.